what we've experienced here today in Melbourne. And it's just getting a little cooler now as it's getting late in the afternoon. 28 degrees Celsius. It was up early 30s. And very little breeze, certainly on this court that's well protected. It'll be virtually nil. It's a lovely time of the evening to be taking the court. There's still some natural light. And of course, we've got the artificial light already in operation as well. Anisimova waits the arrival of Osaka and instructions from the chair.
Naomi, I had a son with us for coin toss. And ladies, at the end, please take a photo with Hayato facing that way, all right? Before that, a couple of things. Serve clocks in 4 corners. Electronic line calling is live, means system that makes all the calls. You can always get a replay. Not going to change much, but towel racks. Amanda, red for you, blue one for you. That's about it, ladies. If you need anything, something wrong, let me know. Any questions? Hayato, would you like to ask Amanda? Heads is NZ. Amanda. Serve? Yep. Yep. Okay. And stay with them, please. That way. Smile. Biggest one ever.
So all the preliminaries taken care of. The ladies will have a warm-up just to settle the nerves more than anything else. Get a feel for the speed of the conditions. And they do change a little bit, Jill, from daytime and then into nighttime. Things will just slow up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. I think during the day when it's so hot, I mean, the ball tends to fly through the air a little bit quicker and come off the court quicker as well. And, you know, it does change. It's still pretty warm right now, but when it does get cooler, it just, the ball doesn't fly as much. I think the ball gets a little bit slower. That's where you start to see longer points throughout the rallies when it gets a little bit slower. But these conditions already, I think they're still a little bit warm and the ball's going to fly through the air. But I think that's going to suit actually both these players because they like that fast speed. They like that big serve and first strike on the ball.
So we're looking forward to some aggressive hitting as we have a closer look at Amanda Anisimova from the United States. She was actually born in New Jersey but moved to Florida age 3. She's now age 20, 5'11", 180 centimeters. Current ranking of 60, and the highest was 21. 2 titles, most recently, of course, the Melbourne Somerset number 2 that we spoke of. That was 4th to the 9th of January. And best Grand Slam as a semi-final of the French Championships in 2019. And of recent times, Chelsea's got a new coach.
Yes, she's been, and just here this year, she's been working a little bit with Darren Cahill, who's kind of oversaw her at that lead-up event, the Melbourne Summer Series, and is relatively new. I'm not quite sure how it came about, but all of a sudden, he wasn't at her first round in that Summer Series set, but then he showed up for the rest of the tournament, and just had a huge impact throughout that tournament because she just kept getting better and better. And in her post interview after her match, she was really just saying how much she enjoyed having him over there, and the support just kind of calmed her mind out there, and you could see it throughout that tournament.
Let's have a close look at Naomi Osaka. I think most people know her record. Still only 24 years of age and same height as her opponent today, 5'11", 180 centimeters. Current ranking 14 and being as high as number 1, of course, initially in January of 2019. Has 7 career titles, 4 of which are Grand Slams, and the others coming in Osaka, Beijing, and Indian Wells. And speaking of those Grand Slams, US Open in 2018 and 2020, and the Australian Open 2019 and 2021. Really loves this hard court surface. In fact, of course, all those 4 Grand Slam titles have come on the hard courts of Melbourne and Flushing Meadow. So this is where she feels most comfortable. And certainly, we're hoping that you know, emotionally she's in good shape and enjoying herself. And it's been a battle for her. She's already spoken about while she's been here in Melbourne, she's been trying to relax. Had some visits to Brighton Beach, etc., just to just to break up the training environment and put herself into just relaxing situations. Head to head, haven't played before. I wonder if they've practiced before, because they both live a lot of the year in Florida. What are your expectations here? I mean, as far as Osaka's concerned, she's a big ball striker, very aggressive. Serve, she'll have the extra in that department in this match, do you think, or not?
Yeah, I think she does have a little bit of a better serve. I think just more consistent as far as first serve percentage-wise. She usually gets a little bit more free points, I would say, off of her serve, because she just has a little bit more pop on it.
We played best of 3 direct sets. Amanda Anisimova one of those and chose to serve.
I think for Anisimova, I mean, she's got a great serve as well, but she tends to use the kick serve a little bit more to create some short balls, and I just feel like she might want to go after that serve more often, because Osaka is going to be all over that second serve. Like I said at the beginning, though, they like to play pretty similar. They're both going to be looking to get that first strike on the ball, and I think it's going to be important for both to get a really good start, because then they can carry that momentum forward. I think for Anisimova in particular, a good play for her will be try and go deep down the center of the court, try and get that quick return to go fast through the court to hopefully get a short reply from Osaka. And because Osaka likes to be on the stretch, she likes to open the court when she's pulled out wide. So it'll be interesting to see how both of them start.
First set.
Well, about to start is exactly what's about to transpire.
Ready, play. Love it. Amanda, wait for a blackboard.